Deep beneath the earth, in the cold, reinforced silence of Military Sector 4, a nightmare has been sleeping. For years, the heavy steel chains and high-tech containment fields were enough to hold Subject Zero, the Alpha White Tiger. But today, the silence is broken. The sensors are flashing red, and the ground itself begins to tremble. This is no ordinary beast, this is a genetically enhanced titan, a creature of pure muscle and rage, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The soldiers stationed here thought they were guards, but as the alarms scream and the Alpha's eyes glow with a sinister, supernatural light, they realize they are nothing more than prey. The warning comes over the intercom: subject is active, but it is already too late. The chains snap like twigs, and the beast is loose, signaling a call to war that echoes across dimensions. Suddenly, the sky above the metropolis tears open. Swirling portals manifest over the skyscrapers, defying all laws of physics. From the dense jungles of another world, the horde arrives. Hundreds of mutant white tigers, smaller than the Alpha but just as deadly, pour into the streets. The city transforms into a hunting ground in seconds. Cars are crushed like aluminum cans, and the air fills with the sounds of panic and destruction. Civilians scramble for safety, but the speed of these predators is unmatched. When the military attempts to intervene, they find their bullets useless. These are not creatures of flesh and bone, they are mutants. When they are struck, they don't bleed red, they bleed a toxic neon green slime, revealing their unnatural origin. The city is falling, and humanity has no weapon strong enough to stop the invasion. But the Earth has its own guardian, a force of nature that rises when the balance is threatened. From the shadows of the nearby forest, the ground shakes with a rhythmic, heavy thud. The Titan gorilla has arrived. He enters the city not as a monster, but as a savior, smashing through the debris to intercept the White Legion. The clash is instant and violent. The gorilla grabs the leaping tigers out of the air, slamming them into the asphalt with bone-shattering force. He is outnumbered, swarmed by the green-blooded pack, but his strength is absolute. He roars, spinning and throwing the attackers through glass facades, turning the hunters into the hunted. The streets become a war zone of green splatter and flying debris as the King of the Apes holds the line. Just as the tide seems to turn, the true threat arrives. The Alpha White Tiger, having decimated the bunker, charges into the city center. It is massive, rivaling the gorilla in size, with steam rising from its white fur and eyes burning red. The soldiers open fire, but the Alpha ignores them, locking eyes with the gorilla. This is the main event. The two titans collide with a force that creates a shockwave, shattering the windows of every building in a 3-block radius. Claw meets fist, fang meets fur. It is a brawl of earth-shaking proportions. The Alpha strikes hard, but the gorilla finds his inner rage. With a slow-motion uppercut that nearly lifts the beast into the sky, the gorilla seizes the advantage. He grabs the Alpha by the neck and slams it into the ruined street, delivering the final, crushing blow. Silence returns to the city. The king stands tall, roaring his victory to the heavens, proving once again that he is the true ruler of this concrete jungle.